Hello everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. In today's video I am going to be showing my Disney 4K collection. I'm going to do it in bits, so obviously you by now will have already seen my Star Wars and Marvel collection on 4K. Now I'm going to do Disney and then I'm going to do a longer video, maybe split into two parts with the rest of my 4Ks. And then I'll start my Blu-rays again. So yeah, I'll get straight into it. First up, we have Toy Story, the first Pixar film. What can you say? It's a classic. Then we have A Bug's Life, which I enjoy. It's been a while since I've seen it, but it's probably for me on the lower end of the Pixar films. Then we have Toy Story 2, great sequel. For me personally, not quite the best, but almost up there. I would say this is the best. Toy Story 3, love this film, and it would have been a perfect ending to a perfect trilogy. But then we got Toy Story 4, which was another really good film. And at the end of this, I would have also said this is a perfect end to a set of 4 great films. But they've just announced that they're going to do a 5th one. Hopefully they don't ruin it. Is it necessarily? No. But if it makes them money, then they're going to do it, aren't they? Then we have Onward, which I've not seen since the cinema. So yeah, need to watch that again at some point. Then we have Soul, which I really liked. I think it looks beautiful, but I do personally think it is overrated. That's just my opinion. Then we have, Luca, which I wasn't looking forward to. Didn't think it looked great, but then I watched it and I really liked it. I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. So yeah. Then we have Turning Red, again probably on the lower end of the Pixar films for me. Still enjoyable, but not the best for sure. And then the most recent Pixar film I've got on 4K is Lightyear. Really like this. Yeah, I liked it probably a lot more than a lot of other people liked it. And I can't think if we had any other Pixar films. Just trying to think if there's been any other Pixar films since then. I can't remember. Possible. No, I don't think we have. I think we've got one coming up in June, Elemental, but I don't think we've had one since Lightyear. So I think I'm all up to date with them. Then we have the live action Aladdin, really good live action remake. And obviously the original classic Aladdin, one of my favourite Disney films. Then we have the original Beauty and the Beast, another one of my favourite Disney films. And we also have the remake of Beauty and the Beast, which I also really enjoy. Then we have Cruella, which is really good. One of the better of the live action Disney films in recent years. Really enjoy that. It was a surprise. Then we have Tim Burton's Dumbo, which I didn't like when I watched it, but back then I wasn't really a huge fan of Tim Burton. Since then I've seen a lot more of his films, and I definitely appreciate him a lot more, so I do want to give this another chance. Plus it's got a great cast. Then we have Frozen. Again, I would say it's a classic Disney film. And I do have Frozen 2, but I've not seen it yet, so it's up in pile up here. Same goes with Encanto. Again, I have it. I'll show it at some point, but not seen it yet. Still. Then we have Glass, which I really liked. Good ending to the trilogy. Yeah, was enjoyable. Then we have Hocus Pocus. Really like this one. I did enjoy the second one, but not as much as this one. Excuse me. Then we have the live action Jungle Book, which I've not seen for a long time, so I should probably rewatch. But I remember it being decent. Better than that Mowgli that they did. I didn't enjoy that one on Netflix. Then we have Jungle Cruise, fun, time at the cinema this was. Good adventure film like Indiana Jones type thing. Then we have my controversial, my least favourite Disney film, just never been able to really get into this. And that is The Lion King, the original one. I know this is a lot of people's favourite Disney films, but I've just never really gotten into it. And then we have the live action remake, which again, I thought was okay. I've watched it all the way through. I don't think I've even watched the original all the way through. Yeah, I don't know, just don't connect to it like other people do, I guess. Then we have The Little Mermaid. Obviously, we're getting the live action remake this year. Another one of the classics. This was the first in like the Disney Renaissance films, kind of saved Disney, if you will, because they were struggling at that point. And this was the film that kind of brought them back up on top again. And then we have Maleficent, which was good, entertaining, but not amazing. And then the sequel, Mistress of Evil, which I actually liked a lot more than the previous one. Thought this was a great sequel. Like as I say, liked it a lot more than the first. Then we have Mary Poppins Returns, another really good sequel, which was really hard to do, considering how long ago the first one was. But I had a lot of fun with it. And yeah, just a really good film. Then we have Moana, which is one I've, again, not seen since it came out, but remember it being really entertaining and just a fun watch, so I added that one. Then we have Mulan, the original, which again I've not seen for many, many years, so probably should watch it again. And we have the live action remake, which I thought was pretty decent. I would say it was one of my favourite films of the year it came out, but that was 2020 and there were very little films being released that year. So yeah, it's not really saying much, but it is still an entertaining film. Then we have Raya and the Last Dragon, which I thought again was really good, but I still think this is quite overrated. But I do need to give it another watch, give it another chance. Then we have Unbreakable, which I've not seen for a long time, so it's one that I definitely need to rewatch soon. And the final film is Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which I have watched. I've watched the transfer of this, and it's a very good transfer, so I would recommend it if you've not already got it, and you want to add it to your collection. And that is it. That is all my Disney 4Ks in my collection. I think there's a bit more maybe than last year. I've kind of slowed down on collecting the 4Ks now. I'm just getting as and when. I'm trying to get less. I'm trying to do quality over quantity now. So my aim for next month, being April, is to just get my pre-orders and only pre-order the films that I really want. So for example, I've pre-ordered Babylon because so far that is one of my favourite films. It's just that's pre-ordered on 4K. I've also got Megan coming on Blu-ray because I really enjoyed that. I have got Cool Hand Luke and the Maltese Falcon because those are two films I've never seen and they're classics that I really want to watch. Rebel Without a Cause, again for the same reason. And other than that, unless there's more announced for next month, that's pretty much it. I'm going to go steady next month. There'll be a few more here and there, but not as many as I usually get. But I still like to add 4Ks to the collection because I think it is the best way to watch a film. You get the most out of the film. Not all the time. Some 4K transfers can be really bad. I've heard the transfer for the Heat 4K is bad, but I have not seen it yet. So that is one that I shall be watching soon, hopefully again, because I love that film. And again for Terminator 2, I've heard that's one of the worst transfers going, but I can't judge because I've not seen the transfer. But anyway, I'm babbling now, so I'm going to stop. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Turn your notification bell on so you know when I have a new video uploaded onto the channel. And comment down below anything and everything. Do you have any of these Disney 4Ks in your collection? Are there any out of the whole catalogue that you think I'm missing? Because I'm trying to collect every single 4K released by Disney. There's probably a few gaps. Obviously, as I said in the last video, I've not got all of the Star Wars films, but that's mainly because I've not seen them all and I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. But other than that, I think I've got all the MCU films. I think I've got all the Disney films on 4K, but as I say, let me know if there's any missing, and I will try and get them so I've got a complete collection. But that is it. So until next time, everyone, take care. Goodbye.